saxophone was drifting from somewhere near the docks. The boats were knocking softly against their painted locks. You turned and said, listen, the night knows how to sing, and every light across the bay looked like a wedding ring. Marina Song, carried by the breeze. Marina Song, bringing me to ease. Marina Song, warm against the blue. I still hear that harbor line when I think of you. We sat with little coffees that had gone cold by then. Still, neither one of us wanted to move again. The sea kept up its rhythm. The stars leaned low and near, and love became a simple thing to stay and keep you here. Marina Song, carried by the breeze. Marina Song, bringing me to ease. Marina Song, warm against the blue. I still hear that harbor line when I think of you. There are places music leaves inside the heart for years. Mine sounds like water after dark, and a voice I almost hear. Marina Song, fading with the tide, and still it plays somewhere in me on every summer night. Moon above the seawall, waves below the dark. We kissed beside the seawall when the town had gone to sleep. The moon turned silver on the waves. The night was calm and deep. You said, don't tell this story, just let this moment be. And even now that silence still feels sacred to me. The water was watching. The water knew our names. It held our little summer love without a hint of blame. The water was watching from the edge of night. has made that memory lose its light. We didn't talk of later. We didn't talk of when. We only leaned into the wind and let the night begin. Somewhere a bar was closing. Somewhere a slow song fell. But all I heard was ocean and the way you said farewell. The water was watching. The water knew our names. It held our little summer love without a hint of blame. The water was watching from the edge of night, and nothing in this world has made that memory lose its light. I think the sea remembers what the heart can always say. That is why it brings you back whenever summer sways. The water was watching, and I still do too. Every dusk along the shore still carries something blue. Sun on the water, white fabric in the wind. You wore white cotton in the sun, the sea behind you bright. The afternoon was drifting slow toward a softer light. You said, don't name this forever. I said, then let it stay today. And love stood there between us with nothing more to say. White cotton, blue sea, summer in your eyes. Everything grew easier beneath those open skies. White cotton, blue sea, nothing left to prove. I still see that day return whenever the light turns blue. We sat beneath an umbrella with lemonade and shade. You traced small circles on the glass and smiled without a name. The beach kept all our secrets, the wind kept all our words, and even now your laughter feels close enough to hear. White cotton, blue sea, those open skies, white cotton, blue sea, nothing left to prove. I still see that day return whenever the light turns blue. Beauty doesn't always stay, but it never leaves for good. It changes into memory and lives in colored moods. White cotton, blue sea, still shining through every quiet stretch of shore, reminds me of you. There was a photo booth beside the arcade by the pier. You pulled me in and laughed so hard the whole machine could hear. 4 little strips of summer, your cheek against my own. I didn't know that paper could feel so much like home. Love in a seaside frame, caught in black and white. Love in a seaside frame, one bright August night. Love in a seaside frame, still smiling back at me. A little square of borrowed time from our young summer sea. We pinned them in the motel room above the mirror light. The fan turned slow, the harbor shone. The world was kind that night. You said, keep one forever. I said, I'll keep them all. And every year I look again when summer starts to call. Some proof of love is fragile, some fades, some bends, some tears. But even faded photographs can outlive years. Love in a seaside frame, I still keep it near. The laughing girl, the salt wet hair, the night made bright and clear. Love in a seaside frame, it never lost its blue. Time may blur the edges, but it never blurred you. Cafe lounge, evening air, see beyond the street. You arrived at dusk, like the breeze after the heat. The street behind the beach cafe went soft beneath your feet. You asked if I was waiting, I said maybe for this. And love began so quietly, it almost felt like mist. You arrived at dusk, blue light in your eyes, and all the world grew easier beneath those patient skies. You arrived at dusk and left me changed somehow. I still feel that first cool wind whenever evening falls. We stayed until the tables were nearly all put away. The ocean kept a silver pulse beyond the end of day. You brushed my hand by accident, or maybe not at all. But hearts can hear a promise in the smallest touch that falls. You arrived at dusk, blue light in your eyes, and all the world grew easier beneath those patient skies. You arrived at dusk and left me changed somehow. I still feel that first cool wind whenever evening falls. Now every time the daylight thins, I think of how love grew, not like a storm or flame, but like evening blue. Turning tide, and something of your summer breeze still walks here by my side. Evening surf, cafe light, a voice and a song. When summer calls back, I know the sound by now. A little surf at evening, a warm wind through the palms, a cafe near the shoreline, your name in someone's song. And suddenly the years between don't feel so very long. When summer calls back, I think I'll answer slow. When summer calls back, I'll let the old light show. When summer calls back, I'll follow where it leads, back to the shore, back to the blue, back to what my heart still needs. never built for forever, but we were built for then, for open roads and island nights, and not asking when. I learned from you that brief things can still be deep and true, and every summer since has kept a little room for you. When summer calls back, I think I'll answer slow. When summer calls back, I'll let the old light show. When summer calls back, I'll follow where it leads, back to the shore, back to the blue, back to what my heart still needs. I don't need to live it twice to know what it became. Some seasons pass away, but never lose their flame. When summer calls back, I'll meet it by the sea. One old bright shore, one younger heart, and what remains of me. A drawer, a book, a faded page. I found your note from years ago inside an old brown book. The paper held a little sun, the kind you cannot keep. You wrote the water's beautiful, I wish you had been near. And somehow through the faded ink, your voice was bright and clear. Letters from July, salt upon the page. A little summer saved itself from weather and from age. Letters from July, touched by sea and blue. I still keep those paper tides that carry me to you. We met beside the harbor, we danced one evening through. The town was full of holiday lamps and skies of painted blue. We never had forever, we never needed more. But some small loves go on and on like waves against a shore. Letters from July, salt upon the page. A little summer saved itself from weather and from age. Letters from July, touched by sea and blue. I still keep those paper tides that carry me to you. A few remembered words can outlive years and miles. Sometimes a single sentence can return an old smile. Letters from July, resting in my hand. A little sea, a little sun, a little promised land. You came with the evening, like the breeze after the heat. The street behind the beach cafe went soft beneath your feet. You asked if I was waiting. I said, maybe for this. And love began so quietly, it almost felt like mist. You came with the evening, blue light in your eyes, and all the world grew easier beneath those patient skies. You came with the evening and left me changed somehow. I still feel that first cool wind whenever dust comes down. We stayed until the tables were nearly all put away. The ocean kept a silver pulse beyond the end of day. You brushed my hand by accident, or maybe not at all. But hearts can hear a promise in the smallest touch that falls. Now every time the daylight thins, I think of how love grew. Not like a storm or flame, but like evening blue. You came with the evening, and summer learned my name. It touched my life so softly, but nothing stayed the same. You came with the evening, and though the years move through, dusk still carries something that belongs to you. Names by the tide, dusk moving in. We wrote our names beside the tide, then watched the water rise. You laughed and said, so that's what love looks like under summer skies. A little foolish maybe, a little young and bright, but youth is full of perfect things that only last one night. Summer written in sand, washed but never gone. The sea may take the writing, but the feeling lingers on. Summer written in sand, warm against the blue. I still feel the shoreline every time I think of you. The beach bar played a slow song. The lamps came on in rows. The whole horizon darkened with a softness summer knows. You leaned your head against me, the wind moved through your hair, and all the world grew simple because you were right there. Summer written in sand, washed but never gone. The sea may take the writing, but the feeling lingers on. Summer written in sand, warm against the blue. I still feel the shoreline every time I think of you. Some things are made to vanish, some are made to stay. Ours disappeared from sight, but never went away. Summer written in sand, still living in my skin. I hear the tide return each time July begins. Low. The window open to the heat, the radio side low. You stood there in a cotton dress with nowhere else to go. Outside the shore was glowing, inside the room was shade, and all the air between our words felt tender and afraid. Open summer window, let the whole room breathe. Let the warm light fall on us like something we can keep. Open summer window, hold this afternoon. Love looked almost weightless beneath that faded June. You laughed and touched the curtain as if it were the rain. I watched the sunlight on your skin and nearly said your name. The fan turned slow above us. The day moved lazily, and in that bright and quiet room, you felt like home to me. Open summer window, let the whole room breathe. Let the warm light fall on us like something we can keep. that faded June. There are rooms time leaves behind, but never takes away. This one still lives inside me in a warm and golden way. Open summer window, soft and bright and true. Every August leans that way and brings me back to you. Evening falls in silver blue. The shoreline waits for two. I found you where the water curved, with sunset on your face. The whole beach moved in slower time, like love had entered space. You smiled as if you knew me from somewhere warm and far, and summer opened quietly beneath the evening star. Meet me by the waves where the blue light stays. Hold me in this borrowed hour at the end of day. Meet me by the waves before the last light goes. A heart can live forever in one soft summer glow. We walked across the shell-lined sand, your hand inside of mine. The sky grew pale above the sea. The air became a sign, and all the words we didn't say were carried out by tide. I only knew the world felt right with you here by my side. Meet me by the waves where the blue light stays. Hold me in this borrowed hour at the end of day. Meet me by the waves before the last light goes. A heart can live forever in one soft summer glow. Maybe we were made to last, no longer than the blue. Still every shore I find leads somewhere back to you. Meet me by the waves where the warm wind flows. I still hear your summer heart in the way the ocean goes. Mm-hmm. a saffron glow. The cafe clears the day. A low guitar to empty cups. The heat has gone away. The shoreline moves like satin. The night begins to sway. Saffron Coast Slowdance, move me with the tide. Saffron Coast Slowdance, leave the heat outside. Saffron Coast Slowdance, gold against the blue. I never feel more graceful than when the sea moves through. A lantern flickers by the rail. The sugar catches light. The water folds in amber lines beneath the breathing night. I don't need a partner. The evening holds me fine. Saffron Coast Slowdance, move me with the tide. Saffron Coast Slowdance, leave the heat outside. Saffron Coast Slowdance, gold against the blue. I never feel more graceful than when the sea moves through. Some songs are made for crowds, some for one small table. This one is for leaning back and letting beauty happen. Saffron Coast Slowdance, stay until the stars. Saffron Coast Slowdance, heal the hurried heart. Saffron Coast Slowdance, soft and honey bright. I wanna live inside your glow for one more summer night. Saffron Coast Slowdance, fading into foam. The sea keeps swaying gently long after I go home. The saxophone far off, boats rocking low. The saxophone was drifting from somewhere near the docks. The boats were knocking softly against their painted locks. You turned and said, listen, the night knows how to sing, and every light across the bay looked like a wedding ring. Marina Song, carried by the breeze. Marina Song, bringing me to ease. Marina Song, warm against the blue. I still hear that harbor line when I think of you. We sat with little coffees that had gone cold by then. Still, neither one of us wanted to move again. The sea kept up its rhythm. The stars leaned low and near, and love became a simple thing to stay and keep you here. Marina Song, carried by the breeze. Marina Song, bringing me to ease. Marina Song, warm against the blue. I still hear that harbor line when I think of you. There are places music leaves inside the heart for years. Mine sounds like water after dark, and a voice I almost hear. Marina Song, fading with the tide, and still it plays somewhere in me on every summer night. Moon above the sea wall, waves below the dark. We kissed beside the sea wall when the town had gone to sleep. The moon turned silver on the waves. The night was calm and deep. You said, don't tell this story, just let this moment be. And even now that silence still feels sacred to me. The water was watching. The water knew our names. It held our little summer love without a hint of blame. The water was watching from the edge of night, and nothing in this world has made that memory lose its light. We didn't talk of later. We didn't talk of when. We only leaned into the wind and let the night begin. Somewhere a bar was closing. Somewhere a slow song fell. But all I heard was ocean and the way you said farewell. The water was watching. The water knew our names. It held our little summer love without a hint of blame. The water was watching. made that memory lose its light. I think the sea remembers what the heart can always say. That is why it brings you back whenever summer sways. The water was watching, and I still do too. Every dusk along the shore still carries something blue. Sun on the water, white fabric in the wind. You wore white cotton in the sun, the sea behind you bright. The afternoon was drifting slow toward a softer light. You said, don't name this forever. I said, then let it stay today. And love stood there between us with nothing more to say. White cotton, blue sea, summer in your eyes. Everything grew easier beneath those open skies. White cotton, blue sea, nothing left to prove. I still see that day return whenever the light turns blue. We sat beneath an umbrella with lemonade and shade. You traced small circles on the glass and smiled without a name. The beach kept all our secrets, the wind kept all our words, and even now your laughter feels close enough to hear. White cotton, blue sea, summer in your eyes. Everything grew easier beneath those open skies. White cotton, blue sea, nothing left to prove. I still see that day return whenever the light turns blue. Beauty doesn't always stay, but it never leaves for good. It changes into memory and lives in colored moods. White cotton, blue sea, still shining through every quiet stretch of shore. Reminds me of you. was a photo booth beside the arcade by the pier. You pulled me in and laughed so hard the whole machine could hear. 4 little strips of summer, your cheek against my own. I didn't know that paper could feel so much like home. Love in a seaside frame, caught in black and white. Love in a seaside frame, one bright August night. Love in a seaside frame, still smiling back at me. A little square of borrowed time from our young summer sea. We pinned them in the motel room above the mirror light. The fan turned slow, the harbor shone. The world was kind that night. You said, keep one forever. I said, I'll keep them all. And every year I look again when summer starts to call. Some proof of love is fragile, some fades, some bends, some tears. But even faded photographs can outlive years. Love in a seaside frame, I still keep it near. The laughing girl, the salt wet hair, the night made bright and clear. Love in a seaside frame, it never lost its blue. Time may blur the edges, but it never blurred you. Cafe lounge, evening air, see beyond the street. You arrived at dusk, like the breeze after the heat. The street behind the beach cafe went soft beneath your feet. You asked if I was waiting, I said maybe for this. And love began so quietly, it almost felt like mist. You arrived at dusk, blue light in your eyes, and all the world grew easier beneath those patient skies. You arrived at dusk and left me changed somehow. I still feel that first cool wind whenever evening falls. We stayed until the tables were nearly all put away. The ocean kept a silver pulse beyond the end of day. You brushed my hand by accident, or maybe not at all. But hearts can hear a promise in the smallest touch that falls. You arrived at dusk, blue light in your eyes, and all the world grew easier beneath those patient skies. You arrived at dusk and left me changed somehow. I still feel that first cool wind whenever evening falls. Now every time the daylight thins, I think of how love grew, not like a storm or flame, but like evening blue. Turning tide, and something of your summer breeze still walks here by my side. Evening surf, cafe light, a voice and a song. When summer calls back, I know the sound by now. A little surf at evening, a warm wind through the palms, a cafe near the shoreline, your name in someone's song. And suddenly the years between don't feel so very long. When summer calls back, I think I'll answer slow. When summer calls back, I'll let the old light show. When summer calls back, I'll follow where it leads, back to the shore, back to the blue, back to what my heart still needs. We were never built for forever, but we were built for then, for open roads and island nights, and not asking when. I learned from you that brief things can still be deep and true. And every summer since has kept a little room for you. When summer calls back, I think I'll answer slow. When summer calls back, I'll let the old light show. When summer calls Seasons pass away, but never lose their flame. When summer calls back, I'll meet it by the sea. One old bright shore, one younger heart, and what remains of me. A book, a faded page. I found your note from years ago inside an old brown book. The paper held a little sun, the kind you cannot keep. You wrote, "The water's beautiful, I wish you had been near." And somehow through the faded ink, your voice was bright and clear. Letters from July, salt upon the page. A little summer saved itself from weather and from age. Letters from July, touched by sea and blue. I still keep those paper tides that carry me to you. We met beside the harbor, we danced one evening through. The town was full of holiday lamps and skies of painted blue. We never had forever, we never needed more. But some small loves go on and on like waves against a shore. Letters from July, salt upon the page. A little summer saved itself from weather and from age. Letters from July, touched by sea and blue. I still keep those paper tides that carry me to you. A few remembered words can outlive years and miles. Sometimes a single sentence can return an old smile. Letters from July, resting in my hand. A little sea, a little sun, a little promised land. You came with the evening, like the breeze after the heat. The street behind the beach cafe went soft beneath your feet. You asked if I was waiting. I said, maybe for this. And love began so quietly, it almost felt like mist. You came with the evening, blue light in your eyes, and all the world grew easier beneath those patient skies. You came with the evening and left me changed somehow. I still feel that first cool wind whenever whenever dusk comes down. We stayed until the tables were nearly all put away. The ocean kept a silver pulse beyond the end of day. You brushed my hand by accident, or maybe not at all. But hearts can hear a promise in the smallest touch that falls. Now every time the daylight thins, I think of how love grew. Not like a storm or flame, but like evening blue. You came with the evening, and summer learned my name. It touched my life so softly, but nothing stayed the same. You came with the evening, and though the years move through, dusk still carries something that belongs to you. Names by the tide, dusk moving in. We wrote our names beside the tide, then watched the water rise. You laughed and said, so that's what love looks like under summer skies. A little foolish maybe, a little young and bright, but youth is full of perfect things that only last one night. Summer written in sand, washed but never gone. The sea may take the writing, but the feeling lingers on. Summer written in sand, warm against the blue. I still feel the shoreline every time I think of you. The beach bar played a slow song. The lamps came on in rows. The whole horizon darkened with a softness summer knows. You leaned your head against me, the wind moved through your hair, and all the world grew simple because you were right there. Summer written in sand, washed but never gone. The sea may take the writing, but the feeling lingers on. Summer written in sand, warm against the blue. I still feel the shoreline every time I think of you. Ours disappeared from sight, but never went away. Summer written in sand, still living in my skin. I hear the tide return each time July begins. Curtains breathe, the radio is low. The window open to the heat, the radio side low. You stood there in a cotton dress with nowhere else to go. Outside the shore was glowing, inside the room was shade, and all the air between our words felt tender and afraid. Open summer window, let the whole room breathe. Let the warm light fall on us like something we can keep. Open summer window, hold this afternoon. Love looked almost weightless beneath that faded June. You laughed and touched the curtain as if it were the rain. I watched the sunlight on your skin and nearly said your name. The fan turned slow above us, the day moved lazily, and in that bright and quiet room you felt like home to me. Open summer window, let the whole room breathe. Let the warm light fall on us like something we can keep. Open summer window, hold this afternoon. Love looked almost weightless beneath that faded June. There are rooms time leaves behind, but never takes away. This one still lives inside me in a warm and golden way. Open summer window, soft and bright and true. Every August leans that way and brings me back to you. Evening falls in shoreline waits for two. I found you where the water curved, with sunset on your face. The whole beach moved in slower time, like love had entered space. You smiled as if you knew me from somewhere warm and far, and summer opened quietly beneath the evening star. Meet me by the waves where the blue light stays. Hold me in this borrowed hour at the end of day. Meet me by the waves before the last light goes. A heart can live forever in one soft summer glow. We walked across the shell-lined sand, your hand inside of mine. The sky grew pale above the sea. The air became a sign, and all the words we didn't say were carried out by tide. I only knew the world felt right with you here by my side. Meet me by the waves where the blue light stays. Hold me in this borrowed hour at the end of day. Meet me by the waves before the last light goes. A heart can live forever in one soft summer glow. Maybe we were made to last, no longer than the blue. Still every shore I find leads somewhere back to you. Meet me by the waves where the warm wind flows. I still hear your summer heart in the way the ocean goes. The evening wears a saffron glow. The cafe clears the day. A low guitar, two empty cups. The heat has gone away. The shoreline moves like satin. The night begins to sway. Saffron Coast Slowdance, move me with the tide. Saffron Coast Slowdance, leave the heat outside. Saffron Coast Slowdance, gold against the blue. I never feel more graceful than when the sea moves through. A lantern flickers by the rail. The sugar catches light. The water folds in amber lines beneath the breathing night. I don't need a partner. The evening holds me fine. Saffron Coast Slowdance, move me with the tide. Saffron Coast Slowdance, leave the heat outside. Saffron Coast Slowdance, gold against the blue. I never feel more graceful than when the sea moves through. Some songs are made for crowds, some for one small table. This one is for leaning back and letting beauty happen. Saffron Coast Slowdance, stay until the stars. Saffron Coast Slowdance, heal the hurried heart. Saffron Coast Slowdance, soft and honey bright. I wanna live inside your glow for one more summer night. Saffron Coast Slowdance, fading into foam. The sea keeps swaying